Well, Aeroflow Summit originally started as a national sales meeting. Eric Monjo and I actually came up with the idea.
We were talking about the success we had had in the outside sales team and the culture we were building.
How can we make sure that this culture stays the same when we scale the sales team? And he said, we should come together and have a national summit or a national sales meeting. And I said, yeah, let's do that. That makes sense.
As often happens at Aeroflow, when you have an idea and you come up with it, you're then told to go figure out how to make it happen.
And now with COVID and everybody working remotely, it became all that more important that we get everybody together on a regular basis and see each other in person. I'm Casey Height. I'm the CEO of Aeroflow Healthcare. The summit this year is in Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville, North Carolina was where this company was founded. I'm a little biased, but it's also one of the most beautiful places in this country. I never want to leave. One of the best indicators of success of an organization, if you take the financials out of the picture and you say, okay, can I look at this company and I say whether they're successful or not? You look at a company's turnover. Companies with low turnover have a great P&L and are successful. People stay in their jobs because of the people they work with. And if there's not a relationship with the people they work with, we're just another company. Most organizations put strategy at the top, right? And it's all about strategy. I think strategy is secondary to culture, and I think it's secondary to inspiration and motivation. I like to see people celebrating each other's successes. Actually, more than anything, I like to see people getting excited about each other's success. There's too many accomplishments to list after this past year. My objective here is to highlight all the relevant accomplishments to inspire folks that are here to achieve the same thing this coming year. This is an opportunity for the leadership of Aeroflow to express our appreciation. We see you, we see what's happening, and we recognize it, and we appreciate it. But unless you're together and you're in person, you can't feel that. This event is an opportunity for us to take a deep breath, stand back, and look at what we have accomplished.
I'm Eric Monjo. I'm the National Sales Director for Aeroflow Sleep. I've been at Aeroflow now for a little over 4 years. 2023 was a major year for sleep in general. We were coming off of the back of the largest recall in medical device history. The dust was settling on a lot of our inventory challenges from COVID. And so I think the biggest thing that sticks in my mind is we grew 96% as a business. The numbers you'll see tomorrow are just crazy. Aeroflow continues to break every record. We blew away our revenue goals, we blew away our free cash flow goals, and we served 1 million patients in an annualized year. The idea of a national sales meeting, an annual national gathering, came out of a one-on-one meeting that Casey and I had together. I think that one of the most important things for sales teams, marketing teams, and I think broadly we've seen our whole team, is to get everybody together. Casey really supported that, and that's kind of where it all started. The summit started as sales, became sales and marketing, and is now really, I hope, an annual celebration for the whole organization to look back at the prior year. One of the things that we've really found over the last few years is the more that we can get folks together in person, the more value that adds. And especially for the outside sales team, they're out there as the sole sort of face of the organization in their markets, and that can be really challenging. Bringing everyone together, having that ability to network, and really hearing from each other what are the challenges you have in your individual spaces, and then really helping us to inform the decisions that are made all the way up to the top of the company. I think there's just so much value that can be had from that. So this year we've done things a little bit differently. We've tried to have different opportunities, I think, for different groups. Between the general session with the entire team, the breakouts with our individual business subcultures, and even individual team dinners off-site this week are all opportunities to sort of be in the bigger group, but then in your smaller subcultures. And then on Wednesday night, we'll have over 400 people from the whole organization together to really celebrate as one large group.
My name is Lisa Livers. I'm with Aeroflow Sleep. I have been with Aeroflow for 3 years as a territory manager in the upstate and in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm going on my 3rd summit, so this has been kind of exciting. For me, this is really like my fire-up time for the year, that I do better than I did the past year, to improve what I've done and to take some key things back for me to use out in the territory. As I've gone from one summit to the next, the growth has really been exciting to have come this far and to go through what we've gone through between COVID, the CPAP shortage, and the recall. It's really been a wild ride. The first summit that was like 50 people, and then it was 75, and I don't even know what the total is today. To be a part of that excitement and to be a part of that growth has really been exciting. One of the things I look forward to the most is really just getting here and seeing people that we don't get to see throughout the whole year, even our teammates. The whole week is enjoyable, and I enjoy the evenings. I enjoy the, let your hair down and have a good time. I mean, it's hard to go to bed and, say, I got to start fresh today.
My name's Kristen West. I am the Senior Marketing Manager for the Urology Division. We are now a majority remote company. The summit offers us the opportunity to really get to know each other and to really build trust, and that goes a long way in working together and collaborating through the rest of the year. Without the summit, there really aren't opportunities for such diverse teams to come together. The urology marketing team met with Dev, and we did a whole brainstorming session around our homepage and revamping that to ensure that we were really communicating what was most important to our customers. It was a really productive workshop, and we've never really done anything like that before. A real highlight of the event was the executive forum. I think it's just a really unique opportunity for people to ask questions and get really honest on-the-spot answers. We'll, of course, always be focused on driving revenue, but hearing leadership talk about the importance of building a great team and really setting our employees up to provide the best experience possible for our customers is really inspiring.
Financial statements are easy, but revenues don't come unless our patients are satisfied. Revenues don't come unless we have engaged employees.
I'm Noni York. I am the Urology Territory Manager in Chicagoland area. I started with Aeroflow 5 years ago, and this is my first time returning back to Asheville. Being in Chicago, even though we have a great culture and I get to talk with my coworkers every day, but I didn't get to meet them in person. So this is awesome. We usually just see pictures and names and GChat and emails, so it's nice to connect in a personal level. Coming into the summit, I was looking forward to hear from the leadership team as of how did the organization did in 2023 and what's their vision for 2024. In a small way, I wanted to know what can I contribute to the big picture of Aeroflow. And sometimes when you work in one department, that's all you get to see. To be able to zoom out and look at the company as a whole has been incredible. With this organization, I feel like they give a lot of independence. They give a lot of trust to us to be in the driver's seat so we can service our patients. And with that, they always try to give us the tools that we needed. I feel very supported. I feel very, very good about it.
Hi, I'm Kiera Green. I'm the marketing manager for Aeroflow Diabetes. This is my first summit. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm super excited that it was in Asheville, right? We're coming back to our roots and where we're from. I think the rest of this year is going to be heavily influenced by this event. I mean, it truly sets the tone in regards to how we kind of go out and attack strategy and execute. So super excited. Oh, Aeroflow is very unique in our culture. Since we've become a more remote company, I think the social aspect, the energy has definitely increased. I loved going to dinner with my team. It was a great bonding experience. We went to a really fantastic local restaurant downtown. We got to see a little bit of Asheville along the way. It just really changes the dynamic so that when we do go back home and we're over those computers, we're able to remember those human connections. I've taken away the theme, the inspiring excellence. I think that we really are doing that across the board. How we serve our patients, how we show up to work every day. Our CEO, he's really in the weeds, and you do not find that very often. I love that we still tap on him for things, and he knows the answer. He's not, just this figurehead. That truly inspires excellence when you leave with a servant heart, when you're able to say, hey, I roll up my sleeves and I do the exact same things as you all do. And that's been truly inspiring.
My favorite part of the summit, by far, is seeing people walk across the stage for President's Club. Seeing people that started here at the organization a year or 2 or 3 years ago or 10 years ago be recognized for their hard work, and then be able to, take them on a trip someplace nice and invite their spouse and get to meet that person. That's why I do this. That's what's, I think, the most amazing thing about the event in general, is really recognizing those above and beyond performances from the prior year.
I've never felt more confident in the leadership team that Aeroflow has today. We're not going to set some bold, audacious revenue goal this year. We got to set back. We got to enjoy what we've achieved. But at the same time, as we're taking a deep breath, we look at what core principles, what things as an organization have made us successful. And we've got to make this an even better company for folks to work at. We've got to attract new talent. We've got to make sure that folks that are here, that are great talent, continue to enjoy what they're doing. And then we've got to be the absolute best. I mean, the absolute best in every way to our customers. I'm talking about our patients. The other part of that is our payers, the payers that are paying for the invoices that we send. And it's the physicians that prescribe the different products and services we provide. 2024 is going to be all about getting back to the basics. Every other organization just sets another revenue goal. We don't want to be like every other organization. We really want to make sure that we've got our foundation set. And let's face it, we've had a great 5 years here, one hell of a last year. So we're going to take a deep breath and we're going to build a strong core.